Hi, Manish. It's a pleasure to have you here at the Zoom Cricket. So, how are you doing?
Thank you. First of all, Princy. I'm doing wonderful. And how are you?
I'm doing great as well. Congratulations to you for all your successes, and I'm sure there must be miles to go before you sleep. The routine must be very hectic for you as well. So, can you just elaborate on what are the current challenges and what are the things that you're chasing for? What's your state of mind?
So currently, Princy, I'm in a state of mind wherein over the years, I've always observed myself or always woke up as a cricketer, as a player who wanted to play for the country, a player who wanted to play for his state. That is, I'm playing for Railways. I was playing for Railways. Now that I've taken an NOC and there is a 1 year cooling break, so 1 year I can't play any state cricket. Hence, now there is a bit of a different routine wherein coaching comes, mentoring comes in. It's a completely different routine for me, but I'm enjoying it. And the most important thing is I'm driven to it. So there's no extra effort that I'm putting. I'm just going with the flow, whatever life is providing to me.
Yeah, so since you're taking coaching, there must be like young, ambitious kids around you all the time. How do you drive on their energy?
Princy, actually being from the sport from last say 15 years, the experience that I've gained, the other thing is I've been through the grassroots. I've been through that child's entire journey. So I'm well aware of what a child requires at a certain say given stage, because um, very important for the child to make sure that he is progressing and he has a pathway for it. क्योंकि बहुत लोग खेलते हैं. There are many people who play cricket, but it is completely directionless. They don't know, and unfortunately, this country has all the people have half knowledge about it. सबके बारे में आप क्रिकेट के बारे में पूछो, everyone will give you some of the other advice. But as a career, if you want to pursue it, it is very important for a guide to have been through it and to have experienced it, to explain it much better to the children. So that's how I connect with them naturally, and I know the challenges that they face with say financially or with their families. So yeah, pretty much helping them with my experience, whatever I dealt with.
Right, that's beautiful. So I'm sure readers and the viewers must be very much interested in knowing about your journey and how it all started, how the passion brewed. So can you walk us through that phase of your life?
Definitely, Princy. So, like I was around 11 or 12, I was the one of the naughtiest child in my society where I was. So that naughtiness sometimes was very say dangerous. So my parents thought that rather than doing all this, let's channelize this energy into something which is at least a little bit productive. So what they did was they put in to me in a summer camp of cricket. So I was just going there. There was no any ambition or any career thought behind when I started the game. I just started the game as I loved having to be on. I loved just playing whatever sport. It was not cricket, whatever sport. So I loved outdoor games basically. So they identified that I was more of an outdoor person. So they put me on the ground, and from there my journey started. I started seeing people. I started seeing my seniors, how they practiced. I mean, given 40-45 degrees, what it happens in Mumbai, and it's really hot during the April and the May during the summer camps. Still, the passion, the drive which I saw in them, that helped me to understand my own game, and that's how the journey started. So the journey was never about making any ambition or making any career. That just happened. That just happened through the process. I was completely then driven to the game, and from the bottom of my heart, I love the game. So that's how the journey began at the age of say 12.
Thought पे elaborate कर सकते हैं आप?
So Princy, what happens is जैसे आप रिजल्ट के बारे में सोचने लगते हो, you create unnecessary pressure on yourself. आपको बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ये समझना कि वो रिजल्ट आता कैसे है. 90% मार्क्स सबको चाहिए, लेकिन वो 3 से 4 घंटा डेली पढ़ना पहले दिन स्कूल से वो कोई नहीं करता. So if you are only thinking about 90%, you are not even going to achieve 60%. But if you understand how to get that 90%, अगर आपको समझ में आ गया कि आपको कैसे वो 90% मिलना है, आपको 3 घंटा पढ़ाई करना है, आपको 2 घंटा 2.5 घंटा पढ़ाई करना है डेली. So that becomes much more easier. There is absolutely no pressure on you once you keep on looking at your processes, because वो आपके हाथ में है. That is something that is under your control. That is something you can do, because results not often are under your control. आपके हाथ में बहुत कुछ चीजें नहीं होती. So rather focus on the processes and move ahead in life. That's it.
Right. After having worked really hard, I think your first claim to fame would be Ranji Trophy selection, of course. So, kaisa tha wo experience? Do you remember the people who have given you the hat, the cap, and just what the experience must be very much elated. So, describe that.
No, definitely. So as I told you, Princy, that I started from the age of 12. Yeah. Uh, Never got a break until the age of 21. So you can imagine 10 years without a break. It was demotivating. It was a little bit frustrating. थोड़ा था कि क्या हो रहा है? I'm not even getting in the local selections. That was something to be thought of. Hats off to my family. I mean, they supported me a lot in that journey. They never told me of anything else, because patience is a virtue that you don't see often now. Patience उतना रहता नहीं है. अगर आप 15-16 साल तक वो अचीव नहीं कर पाते हो या ब्रेक थ्रू नहीं आता है, many people give it away. So as I told you, it was completely driven. In irrespective of whatever I gained or I lost, the other day I just went on the ground and I did what I know the best. तो ये जो एटीट्यूड था ये मुझे बहुत काम आया. एंड ऑब्वियसली वंस यू स्टार्ट योर जर्नी एज अ क्रिकेटर, yeah, India is your dream, but the first pathway to it is first class cricket, the Ranji Trophy. Uska cap milna, I mean, it was a special moment. It is at the peak, at the top of my cricketing career. And yeah, we're playing with the likes of Karan Sharma, Anurit Singh, Mahesh Rawat, the legend in the Railways. So उनके साथ खेल के I got my cap through Anurit Singh, one of the India A and Rajasthan Royals player. He has represented and has won many games for Railways. It was a very special moment and I can't describe it in words, because इतना इतना लंबा जर्नी जब आप सफर करते हो 10 साल बिना कोई, मतलब स्टेट लेवल तो बहुत दूर रह गया, बिना कोई लोकल लेवल क्रिकेट खेले, and then in 3 years your life changes upside down. That's something that is very, it touches you. It really, it's a great moment.
What was the reaction of the people around? Because I'm sure वो भी काफी invested होंगे आपकी journey में.
Well, they were elated. They were मतलब इतने खुश थे वो कि जो जर्नी मैं जी रहा था वो जर्नी मेरे साथ जी रहे थे. तो obviously they were not on the ground, but I could feel the emotions which they had, because all of my family, my parents were with me when I made my debut in Delhi against Hyderabad. So it was a wonderful moment. I remember that in the lunchtime I just waved at my father, because you're not allowed to meet anyone meet anyone in the BCCI matches who are not in that vicinity. So it was very special. They lived the journey with me. So first of all, hats off to them to have that patience, because मैं तो driven था, लेकिन उनके लिए बहुत कुछ challenges रहती है जहाँ पे आप 21-22 साल के हो and you're not doing anything. That is a big challenge, but they supported me, and ultimately I was rewarded with that.
That's beautiful to hear. एक थोड़ा सा टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन है, which is कि आपने मुंबई और रेलवेज दोनों टीम के साथ खेला है, तो क्या आपको अप्रोच में डिफरेंस लगा, ओवरऑल सराउंडिंग्स में डिफरेंस लगा?
So basically, Mumbai is something. It's a feeling. Mumbai, I will say, is a feeling. When you play for Mumbai, there is a different confidence when you approach any team. I played for Mumbai in the under-22. That was my breakthrough. Then I again represented Mumbai in the under-25. So once you go in that Mumbai journey, once you go with that Mumbai jersey, uh, एक अलग ही फीलिंग है. आपको जो ऑपोजिशन टीम जिस हिसाब से देखते हैं, आई मीन यू आर लाइक अ किंग, यू वॉक इन द फील्ड लाइक अ किंग. सो it's a feeling altogether. So once I was very fortunate to be the part of the Mumbai Ranji Trophy team. Also, we are sharing the dressing room with the likes of, say, Zahir Khan, Wasim Jafar. So all unfortunately we ended at the quarterfinal when I was with the team. I didn't made it to the playing 11, but I was a part of the team for around, say, 6 matches. So I was with them. It was an experience that I can't share it, because it was so special. Then from shifting my base from Mumbai to Railways, Railways was a team wherein there are many challenges. There are many challenges with out of the cricket. Sorry, Princy. I got got a call. Sorry. So am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
So playing for Railways was a completely different experience. I mean, for Mumbai, you get all the privileges. Yeah, everything you go to the camp from your own place. In Railways, you have to go to Delhi, stay in a different environment, walk in with people whom you have never met before. Playing from means it's Indian Railways. Yeah, you get सारे जगह से लोग आते हैं, साउथ नॉर्थ वेस्ट ईस्ट सारे जगह से लोग आते हैं, उनके साथ मिलना, उनके साथ खेलना एक अलग ही एक्सपीरियंस था. एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन वाइज बहुत ही डिफरेंट है दोनों स्टेट, लेकिन आई एम ग्रेटफुल दैट आई सॉ बोथ द पार्ट्स ऑफ इट. एंड टेक्निकली थोड़ा चैलेंजिंग है रेलवेज को खेलना, लेकिन यस यू गेट दैट एक्सपोजर ऑफ प्लेइंग फॉर द फर्स्ट क्लास क्रिकेट व्हिच इज आई मीन एट द ऑप्टिमम लेवल.
Yeah, it's almost like picking between best of both the worlds.
Definitely, Princy, definitely. And I enjoyed both the things. It's not that railways is something that is underrated. It is at the top. It has a top class team. The infrastructure and something is lacking, but I'm sure that they are working hard on it also.
Definitely. Over the course of your journey, are there any few favorite performances that you are extremely proud of?
Definitely. So debut was very special. That will be with me for my life. Debut was something that I scored. It was against Hyderabad. All the nerves were there. So we bowled first. I picked up 3 wickets, 3 crucial wickets, and one of them was Ambati Raidu, whom I saw playing over the years. So he was one of my 3 wickets. And in batting, it was very special. We lost the match outright. So it was not a great match for the team. But as an individual player, I scored around 38 not out. In the first innings, almost batted for around, say, 2.5 sessions, almost for 150 balls. And in the second innings, I scored 85 not out. That was with the likes of Pragyan Oja and with top class domestic team like Hyderabad. And on the debut, it was very special to me. Likewise, there are many performances like Vijay Hazare Trophy. I picked up 3 wickets against Baroda. I picked up 2 wickets immediately against Karnataka. They were a very strong team at that time. So and one more very special to me in the local cricket is I picked up 10 wickets in the last season against Indian Navy in the timeshare A Division Cricket Tournament, which is considered as first class level. Means बहुत ही अच्छा tournament होता है मुंबई में, corporate tournament होता है. I picked up 10 wickets, 2 fifers. That was the first time I picked up 10 wickets, 10 wicket haul in a game. So there are a few performances. Like one more very close to me is the under 25 Colonial CK Naidu tournament. I played an inning of 82 against Punjab. It was very special to me because I almost batted for, say, 250 balls. We were struggling. Mumbai, you won't see much of struggle. इतना struggle नहीं करती है batting department में, पर ऐसे situation आई थी कि जहाँ पे हम लोग को match save करना था. And that was a very special inning that I consider that it is one of my best innings. One more came against Karnataka on a green top wicket, very difficult to bat. I mean, Karnataka also bundled out for what 140, 145. Railways struggling. Scored around 51, 52 not out, but it was very special because they were all India or India class attack bowlers on that wicket. And that mahol, like in the local cricket of Mumbai, once everyone knows in India कितना competitive है मुंबई में club cricket. Few performances as I scored a 150 in Police Shield. That was a very important tournament for the club which I played, Parsi Gymkhana, one of the prestigious club in Bombay. I scored a 150 odd runs and immediately backed up with another 3 wicket haul and 60 runs. So it was a combination of a very good year, the year before COVID, and again picking up 7 wicket haul in a Comrade Shield game, which is again a A Division tournament in Mumbai. So there are a few performances which I can take it with myself once I leave the game. They are very special to me.
Speaking of favorites, what's your favorite batting drill? Something that you would even advise the youngsters out there?
So Princy, now that all the YouTube and all the social media ne pura take over kar liya hai, and people are getting so many new drills, but I am someone who always follows the traditional method. Yeah, there is a drill which Don Bradman used to do. I always say it as a Bradman drill. you will get table tennis or a small squash ball. Yeah, take a small table tennis or a squash ball. Take a stick by which you can hang your clothes or something. एक छोटा stick लेना, ball को wall पे मारना और stick से batting करते रहना. I mean that will increase your hand-eye coordination like anything. I have practiced it and I have gained so much out of it. It's one drill that will be useful to any batsman at any given level. The small ball and a small stick, like a stump will also do.
Yeah, like you just knock it constantly.
Just constantly knock it, you'll increase your focus levels, number one. Number two, the hand-eye coordination, because at a certain level, इतना आसान नहीं होगा कि आपको पैर लेके जाके आप खेल पाओगे. Hand-eye coordination will be very important because at a certain given pace, you can't move your feet every time.
Yeah.
So it is a very important drill. The second drill is the one-eye drill. जैसे मैं उसको पटौड़ी drill कहता था. So if you पटौड़ी was always batting through one eye. So I will advise youngsters, एक आंख से बैटिंग करना सीखिए. भले वो आपका लेफ्ट आई राइट आई बंद कीजिए और लेफ्ट आई से देखिए, या लेफ्ट आई बंद करके राइट आई से देखिए. आई मीन दैट इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू अ लॉट इन योर फोकस लेवल्स एंड इट विल आल्सो मेक श्योर कि आप बॉल को लेट तक देखोगे. So these two drills I will suggest for youngsters. It is definitely helpful.
That's amazing. That's very interesting. Let's drift the conversation towards Cricket Mantra. It's a brilliant initiative, and you being a very important part of the core team. What's your role there, and can you just talk about how it all started?
So, Princy, in COVID, there was a lot of time that we got to know more about ourselves, to know more about who we were, because once I was playing, I was into it. मुझे उतना टाइम नहीं मिलता था कि जहाँ पे मैं youngsters को उतना गाइड कर पाऊँ. Being playing for Railways, around 5-6 months you spend out of the city where you stay. जहाँ पे भी मैचेस होते हैं वहां जाना पड़ता है, कैंप्स करने पड़ते हैं. तो बहुत सारे बच्चे थे जो पूछते थे कि सर क्या कर सकते हैं, मतलब आपके पास एक दिन है, आपके पास कुछ है जो आप शेयर कर सकते हो. बिकॉज आई कम फ्रॉम अ प्लेस इन डोंबिवली, इट्स अ सेंट्रल सबर्ब्स. उतने अच्छे फैसिलिटीज नहीं है वहां पे. नाउ दैट इट इज ग्रोइंग वेल, बट वहां पे मतलब 4-5 साल पहले उतने अच्छे फैसिलिटीज नहीं थे. तो बहुत सारे लोग पूछते थे. दैट वाज समथिंग आई वांटेड टू डू. आई ऑलवेज हैड दैट ड्राइव टू टीच एंड टू मेंटर, but I never got an opportunity. So COVID was something that struck us all, and there was a part wherein Vishal Chitrakar, who is with the Mumbai Ranji Trophy team, and Swapnil Pradhan, who has represented for Mumbai in all the age groups and also was part of the probables of Mumbai Ranji Trophy. So we came up with an initiative that being childhood friends, let's give back to the game. Let's जो जितने लोग पूछते हैं, क्योंकि वहां पे सेंट्रल सबर्ब्स में उतने फैसिलिटीज नहीं है, let us do something online, क्योंकि मिल नहीं सकते, to start someone's career, or if you can give someone that extra push, that will be great in his own game. So वैसे सब start हुआ. टर्न बाय टर्न हम लोग ऑनलाइन सेशंस, ऑनलाइन वर्कशॉप्स कंडक्ट करते थे. करियर पाथवे सेशंस से सब कुछ स्टार्ट हुआ, क्योंकि जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, मेनी पीपल प्ले बट दे डोंट हैव द डायरेक्शन. अगर आपको अंडर 19 खेलना है, आपको पता रहना चाहिए कि अंडर 19 के कौन से इंपॉर्टेंट मैचेस रहते हैं. तो ये स्पेशली सबर्ब्स के साइड वालों को उतना मालूम नहीं था. सो that's how it started. And जैसे जैसे people started accepting the way we were trying to present it, people started accepting us. तो वहां से एक स्टूडेंट से चालू हुआ. Slowly we built up, and now 1.5 years हुए रहेंगे, एक डेढ़ साल हुए रहेंगे, and we are doing थोड़ा बहुत ठीक कर रहे हैं. There are many verticals to us now. We are currently university. There is a university, complete university under us called HSNC University. There is a school under us, that is Parag School, wherein we give homeschooling, which is a facility which I didn't get it. I used to travel to the school from Dombivli to Bandra, and then know the struggles. It's a very bad struggle, and I wish that no one does it, because बहुत difficult था. So I also know the importance of homeschooling that we started with Parag School. Also, we are trying to connect with the wheelchair cricket, Mumbai wheelchair cricket, because as you see that women's and men's सब लोग promote कर रहे हैं, लेकिन wheelchair को उतना promotion नहीं मिल पा रहा है. So we are someone who have taken the initiative, and we are it's still in talks, but we will make sure that we do something for the wheelchair cricket also. And there's a wonderful initiative that Gulfoil has come up with. So Gulfoil has tied up with us to sponsor 8 girls. It's an initiative completely by the sponsorship of Gulfoil. So they will be trained and mentored by us, and we will make sure that we give them maximum exposure in Mumbai cricket. And since I'm in railways, I will be fortunate enough if I can give someone a break in their jobs in railways. It's a thing which is lacking in Mumbai cricket. So this is how like-minded people joined in, and I will thank the people who are with me. I mean, now it's a unit of 10. We started with 3, but now it's a unit of 10, and I'm extremely proud of whatever that 1.5 years were to us. Yeah.
It is commendable what you're doing, and I just wish that it constantly expands, क्योंकि cricket को मतलब almost एक religion बना दिया है, लेकिन I think grassroots levels पे जो metropolitan cities नहीं है, वहां तक नहीं पहुंच पा रही है facilities अभी तक.
Exactly, Princy. It is very important for that. It is very important for those who are not staying in that metropolitan cities to get the knowledge. वो knowledge मिलना बहुत important है, क्योंकि misdirect बहुत लोग होते हैं, misguide बहुत लोग होते हैं, तो आपका दिशा सही होना बहुत important है. तो अगर आप उसमें आप नहीं भी कर पा रहे हो परफॉर्मेंस, बिकॉज क्रिकेट ऐसा नहीं होगा कि आप चाहोगे तभी सब आपके तरफ होगा. इट इज अ गेम वेर इन देयर इज मोर ऑफ सफरिंग देन सक्सेस. फेलियर्स काफी है. इफ यू कंसिडर एज फेलियर्स, आई ऑलवेज थिंक दैट सब कुछ लर्निंग है. आप सक्सीड हो, फेल हो, कुछ भी हो, सबसे आप सीखते हो. तो ऐसे नहीं होगा कि आपको जब चाहिए, बिकॉज बीइंग अ टीम गेम हर बार ऐसा नहीं होगा कि आपको जो चाहिए वो आपको मिलेगा. पेशेंस एक बहुत बड़ा वर्च्यू है इसमें. पेशेंस रखना होगा, क्योंकि जब आएगा तब सब साथ में आएगा.
Patience is exactly what makes you stand apart from the crowd, क्योंकि आपकी सक्सेस बेशक आई लेकिन डिलेड थी, बहुत ज्यादा वेट करना पड़ा. तो वो जो इयर्स थे बीच में वो बहुत डिफिकल्ट हुए होंगे आई एम श्योर, लेकिन आपने खुद की मेंटल स्ट्रेंथ को कैसे बरकरार रख रखा?
So as I told you कि जहाँ पे डोंबिवली, it is something which is very much away from the cricket which used to happen. अभी तो थाने में since दादोजी कोंडदेव stadium and Mumbai Cricket Associations are making all the things wherein cricket थोड़ा suburbs में अच्छा है, लेकिन 2010s में उतना cricket नहीं था. It was definitely difficult traveling so far. वो local trains, I mean nothing to say about that, but डिफिकल्ट था, क्योंकि आप इतना मेहनत की जिस चीज के बारे में कर रहे हो नहीं मिल पा रहा है. पर वो ड्राइव इतना स्ट्रांग था कि वो फेलियर को उतना मतलब एक्सेप्ट ही नहीं करता था, क्योंकि ड्राइव उतना स्ट्रांग था. मींस नो वन पुश्ड मी. इट वाज समथिंग व्हिच कि सुबह उठो और अपना काम करो, पिछले दिन जो भी हुआ हो. इफ यू हैव स्कोर्ड 100 या आप 0 पे आउट हुए हो, अगले दिन उठो और अपना काम चालू रखो. दैट इज द प्रोसेस व्हिच आई बिलीव इन.
It is so nice to see you bearing the fruits of that process as well now.
Thank you, Princy. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Just to wrap up this conversation, एक ऐसी advice जो कि आप youngsters के साथ बहुत communicate करते हैं, तो एक generic advice जो आप उन लोगों को देना चाहेंगे to just build a career around cricket.
So first will be patience. Make sure करना कि आप patience रखते हो. Team game है, individual game नहीं है. Second thing is make sure that you have your self confidence. थोड़ा बहुत जैसे आप फेलियर से डील करते हो, जैसे आप कहीं सिलेक्ट नहीं होते हो, सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस चले जाता है. मेक श्योर करना कि सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस ना जाए आपका, क्योंकि वो एक ही चीज है जो आपके साथ रहेगी. थर्ड थिंग इज बी cricket is not only playing, it is about all the holistic approach that you do away from it, like recovery hai, training hai, all the hard work that is put in outside the ground, that is very important, and you need to be guided well. Mumbai Cricket Association has a wonderful website of theirs, so you need to be updated of whatever tournament is coming up, whatever you need to play as a under 16s, under 19s, under 25s. You need to know what all important tournaments are lined up. So ये 3 चीजें हैं, अगर आप करोगे तो मतलब the chances of success is very high.
Great. I think we're good to go. Thank you so much, Manish.
Thank you, Princy. Thanks a lot.